All right. We are live on YouTube. And as we just saw, we have a new AEW World Champion. This was a good show overall. I ain't gonna lie. I thought overall AEW's Full Gear was a really good show. And I enjoyed it throughout. Man, that ending was just absolutely incredible. We'll talk about it when we talk about it. If I had to pick which show was better between All Out and Full Gear, I still do think that All Out is still superior to Full Gear in some senses. But, nothing, and I mean nothing, will take away that ending that we saw. So we're not going to waste any time and we're going to get to it. First things first, thank you to everyone who is tuning in. If you want to leave a comment in the comment section, what were your thoughts on the show as a whole, go ahead and do that. But like I said, we're not going to waste any time. We are going to get into this show. If I do have one thing that I would kind of critique about this show. Not every match has to be long, okay? A lot of these matches went 20 minutes, 18 minutes. The only match that really didn't go so long, it seemed like it flew by, was the CM Punk and Eddie Kingston match, which again, we will talk about it. So, yeah. C Nation Dog, shout him. Adam Page is the new AEW World Champion. Yes, he is well deserved. But like I said, we'll talk about it. Jaron James never watched it. Well, it's all good. Thank God for the internet. You can go back and watch it. But yeah, it's all good if you didn't watch it. So yeah. But like I said, man, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight to it. We kick things off with MJF and Darby Allen. Man, this is a great match. I said it before my predictions. MJF and Darby Allen were the, two match. Well, it was the match that I was looking forward to, considering that these guys are not just the pillars, two out of the four pillars of AEW, but they are the future of AEW, and it shows it. So really, really, really cool match. And I actually like the ending with MJF using the heel tactics and, of course, putting Darby Allin in that, headlock. I thought that was really, really cool as well. And yeah, MJF gets the win here. Even though I did predict Darby Allin in my predictions, I predicted Darby Allin to win. But, of course, MJF gets the win. So who knows what they're going to do, man. They might continue this feud. I don't know. Who knows what they do, man. But as far as tonight goes, I thought that this match was really good. And this is a really good opener to the show. C Nation Dog commenting, I'm going to celebrate Adam Page's AEW World title win all night. Oh, aren't we all? Aren't we all going to? Absolutely. Again, well-deserved moment. Steve Ose, yo, what's up, man? What's up? Jaron James says MJF should win a title. One day. It's going to happen. Trust me. AEW, you can tell, like, they love MJF. Like, MJF, again, is a bright future, and he will be, without a shadow of a doubt, the future AEW World Champ. I don't know when, but it will happen one day. When it does, it's going to be awesome. C Nation Dog asks, did the Young Bucks turn babyface? We'll talk about that when we get to the main event. But let's move on to the second match. The Lucha Bros defeating FTR for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. This is a pretty good matchup. The ending, I know a lot of people were talking about the ending, though. A lot of people were saying that the ending was like, blah, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I thought the match was pretty good for what it was worth. Great tag team match players, and the Lucha Bros retaining the tag team championships, the AEW World Tag Team Championships. I felt like was the right call. As great as the Lucha Bros, well, as great as FTR is, and they definitely deserve another tag team run at the gold, but the Lucha Bros well deserve a title reign. So yeah, I thought Lucha Bros winning tonight was the right call. Sivo says very happy for Hangman Dark Order coming out the end was awesome. Yes, it was. Absolutely, man. It was awesome. Really just a touching moment and just an awesome way to end such a really great pay-per-view. C Nation Dog asks, C Nation Dog says FTR run as AEW Tag Team Champions was too short. Yeah. They won the titles at All Out, then they lost it at Full Gear, so they held the titles for like 2 months. But yeah, man. Hopefully they get another reign soon. Jaron James says, I forgot FTR was in AEW. Yeah, that's what happens when you're not on the show that much. People kind of, forget, where you were. But yeah, FTR. But it's all good though, because they're in the Pinnacle and, they're doing their own thing. But, we'll love to see them more on TV though. All right, so after that tag team match players, we had the AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament Final where the winner will receive a future AEW World Championship match. Bryan Danielson defeating Miro by technical submission. And I was actually kind of surprised. Now, don't get me wrong. This was a great match. Danielson showed out, as always. Danielson's run in AEW has just been absolutely amazing. Miro, God's favorite champion, the Redeemer, as great as he is. But yeah, man, Miro, I'm surprised they gave Danielson the win here. The only way I would have saw Danielson getting the win is if they do Omega and Danielson 2, but this time it's for the AEW World Championship. But no, they're doing Danielson and Hangman. And Danielson, without a shadow of doubt, most likely is going to be Hangman Page's first challenger. And it's just like, well, dang. Because it makes you think, do you put the title on Bryan, who's been on a hot streak since coming to AEW, or do you continue to have Hangman win the title? Retain the title, I should say. C Nation Dog asks, are the Pinnacle still together? They never come out together anymore. Yeah, the Pinnacle, they're still together. Sean Spears, Wardlow did come out to try to help MJF, but of course, Sting helped out. But yeah, they're kind of doing their own thing. It's kind of like the Inner Circle. Tonight was like really the first time since Double or Nothing where the Inner Circle teamed up. So yeah, they're still a group, but they're all doing their own collective things, if that makes any sense. Miro should have won, Jaron James says. I agree. I think it would have been cool to see Miro won. I think Miro would have been a really great challenger for someone like Hangman Page, coming off the heels of winning the AEW World title. No disrespect to Danielson, not taking away the coolness of Danielson, because Danielson, is great, but I don't know. I'm curious to see where they go from here. I really do. All right, so next we had a 6-man tag team match, Falls Count Anywhere match. Playa, we had Christian Cage and Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus taking on the team of the Super Clique, baby, Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. This was a great match. I enjoyed this really throughout. I actually really liked the finish where Jungle Boy was able to put Concerto Adam Cole after everything that Adam Cole and the Young Bucks had put him through. I think it really did justice for Jungle Boy to get that pinfall. So great match. I enjoyed it throughout. I know some are saying that this is the cool down period. This match didn't feel like the cool down period in my opinion. I actually enjoyed this match for what it was worth. So yeah, That one, the one scene in the match where the Young Bucks super kick, where they super kick Jungle Boy with the thumbtacks, like that was just, oh God. See, Nation Dog says, I think Darby Allen should have won because he needs to get his revenge on MJF. Yeah, I predicted Darby to win, but who knows, man? Maybe they continue this. I don't really think this is the end of Darby Allen. Who knows? They might do a rematch down the line. Who knows? My man. Tribal Chief CR21. What's up? What's up, CR, man? Thanks for joining live, my friend. AEW Full Gear was a great pay-per-view. Yes, it was a really good pay-per-view. I enjoyed it throughout. Really great pay-per-view. Jaron James, Adam Cole, is he in AEW? Yes, he is in AEW. He debuted at All Out, and he debuted at All Out. So, yeah, his contract was up. He decided not to resign, and now he's in AEW with his friends and his girlfriend, Britt Baker. Tribal Chief, CR21 says, new AEW champ. Yep, we have a new champ. See, Nation Dog, I knew Hangman Adam Page was going to win the AEW World Champion, but it kind of was wrong timing because Danielson Omega 2 needs to happen. I do think you can still do, I know. You can still have Danielson and Omega 2. It doesn't need to be for the world title. Not every big match needs to be for the world title. And I think, and obviously we saw that when Danielson and Omega fought at a Grand Slam, the title wasn't on the line. So they can still do the rematch, but you don't need the world title. Omega can still have those matches without the world title, if that makes any sense. I'm surprised we didn't see Hangman Page kick out of the One Wing Angel. Well, I mean, Kota Ibushi did, but I think they're still saving that. I guess they were like, we're not going to do that tonight. Kenny could kick out, but I guess we're just not going to do that with Hangman tonight. So who knows what decision went on backstage with that. In my opinion, CM Punk made Darby Allin look weak. Well, that is your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I feel like with Punk coming in, building these guys up, I think that's the way to go. But if you do feel like that Punk made Darby weak, well, that is your opinion. And you know what they say, you are entitled to it. So, yeah. I think Super Click should have won because every member in the Elite lost tonight, and Adam Cole also lost his pay-per-view debut in AEW. Well, I think that was the point. The Elite has been so dominant, and, it was time for them to lose. And I think with Kenny losing, why have Kenny lose and then have the Young Bucks and Adam Cole win. And plus, again, Jungle Boy, really needed to get his revenge. All right, so next we had the tag team match play. We had Cody Rhodes and Pock taking on Malachi Black and Andradio Igolo. Man, this match was solid. I know a lot of people don't like Cody. When you clearly saw that in the crowd. The crowd did not like Cody. You saw that there was animosity going on with Cody and Pock going on to one point where it seemed like that, who knows, maybe those two might fight each other down the line. But, yeah, man, Cody and Pock, Malachi and Andrade, this was a solid tag team match player. Cody and Pock does get the win here, so yeah, that was that. Honestly, let's be real here. If I'm being completely honest with you, there's really no story, in my opinion. There's really no story behind this match. I mean, Malachi and Andrade teaming up, you kind of makes you think, why were they teaming up? I mean, the only logical thing you could probably think is well, Malachi's dating Zelina Vega, and Andrade's former manager was Zelina. But, of course, they're not going to go all that and say that, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know I really don't know where they go from here. Steve-O's, CNation.com, and it says, I do not think no one will kick out of the One Wing Angel. It's like The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. Well, I wouldn't go to say it was the Undertaker's wrestling streak, but it's somewhere like that. But yeah, that's all I really got for it. People were booing CM Punk because he made fun of Eddie Kingston in the Indies. Oh yeah, man. CM Punk did get booed tonight. CM, that was like the first real time since he's been in AEW, I think, that he's gotten booed. Like, it was one point, especially early in the match, where Eddie got more cheers than Punk did, which I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Tribal Chief CR21, Vince's answer to AEW tonight is releasing more people. Yeah. Dude, honestly, man, I really do not think Vince cares. I really don't. You think he probably does, but I really don't think he does. I really think Vince is in his own world right now. He might just a little bit, but I don't think he fully cares enough, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah. Jaron James commented, "This is why I love your videos, my G. You respect anyone's opinion." Hey, man, that's the way to go about it, man. I'm not gonna, I'm not the kind of person to sit up here, man, and, bash other people, because of their opinions, you know what I'm saying? So really appreciate that comment. 2022 is gonna be your year. Appreciate that, man. Hey, we on the go, man. We trying to get to 500 right now, man. So appreciate that. I missed Tay Conti's match. Got to rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure her cake looked good. Hey, you know what you say, man. Tay Conti, man, she's got that great work rate, pal. So, yeah, man. It's Queen Vega, damn it. My bad, Tribal Chief CR, man. Yes, it is Queen Vega. It is Queen Vega, yes. Fun fact, everyone in AEW is in a tag team or faction besides Bryan and Daniel and Punk. I didn't really know that. But yeah, there's a lot of factions in AEW. A lot of people, it's kind of like once you come to AEW, you have to be in a faction. You know what I'm saying? So it has been announced that Danielson and Hangman, probably by Tony Khan, winner is coming. So that's gonna be, again, really interested. Hangman Page winning the world title is perfect timing. Yes, it is. Vince just care about the money. Hey, you know what they say? It's all about the money, 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 money. And you're right, Jaron James. That's what Vince cares about, the money. If it's making money, it's making, whatever they're doing in WWE that's making money, it's making money. You are my favorite YouTuber. Appreciate that, man. Is Hangman Page in the Dark Order? I feel like Hangman is kind of, I wouldn't say he's fully in the Dark Order. He's kind of like an associate, an ally of the Dark Order. Kind of sad Miro lost, but it is to be expected since it's Danielson. Yeah. And again, man, Danielson has been on that hot streak lately, man. Like, it's going to be, again, really interesting to what they do at Full Gear. I mean, at Winter is Coming. Now, after the tag team match, we did get the AEW Women's World Championship. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, taking on Tay Conti. Man, this match was meh. Okay, it wasn't bad. All right, it wasn't bad. But it wasn't like the greatest women's match of all time, if that, makes any sense. And no, it's not like I was heading into that match with any expectation of being it like that. But I felt like from the match standpoint, it was a meh match. Britt kicking out of, Tay Conti's two finishers was kind of just like, And then Britt did the stomp. I think she did like what, 2 stomps on Tay Conti, and it was just like, oh man, they could have ended the match there. So, but hey, it is what it is. Speaking of match finishes, I'll talk about it when we get to Jericho, because I love the finisher for that match, but we'll talk about it when we get to it. Hangman Page makes history. He is the second person in AEW to win 2 different titles besides Kenny Omega, and I not count Cody Rhodes because he won the same title twice. Interesting fact, C-Nation. No, I did not know that whatsoever. I really didn't know that. AEW had no choice but to have Miro lose because it was supposed to be Jon Moxley. Yeah, it seemed like that's where they were going with Moxley. So, yeah. When do you think Britt Baker's losing the title? I think Britt is going to lose the title at Revolution to Thunder Rosa. I think they're going to redo that match, redo that feud. And I think it's going to be Thunder Rosa winning the title from Britt. That's when I think it's going to happen, So, yeah. Man, doesn't seem like it was a good match. Yeah, it was, man. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a bad match. If you still missed it, I would, go back and watch it, but it wasn't like match of the night candidate, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't a bad match. From my standpoint, it was a meh match. And who knows, man, if you go back and watch the match, maybe you might not think that way. Maybe you might think it was a great match or it was a meh match. Who knows? I would have had Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston facing the AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament because it's interesting because they are partners. Yeah, but with the way things were going, they were positioning, Danielson. But yeah, that could have been cool. I do not think Eddie Kingston is a heel. Well, with the way he was presenting himself these past few weeks, and even tonight with the way he handled that Punk loss, it seemed that he was kind of acting heelish. I even saw this one tweet on Twitter or social media. I think people were like, they're giving him what Moxley was supposed to be, because with the way Moxley was going, he was set to be a heel. Now they're giving it to Eddie. Thoughts on Wardlow? Wardlow has potential. I think Wardlow has potential to be someone in AEW. I really do think. Very special. Of course, it may not seem like it right now because he's not really being promoted on TV a lot right now. But as far as Wardlow goes, I like him. Hangman Page is going to lose the title to CM Punk at Revolution. Mark my words. Strong prediction, Tribal Chief. We will see what happens when we get to that show. Did Jay Lethal go to AEW? We will talk about that, Jaron James. Hold that thought. We will talk about it right before we get to the main event. I do not like Wardlow, and that's fine. Not everyone does. 10 out of 10 pay-per-view for me. Yeah, man, it was a great show, man. And who knows, maybe it was as good as All Out. AEW shows are really good, man. And tonight was just a really, really good show. Really good show all around. Yeah, he did. And Steve-O said it there. Yes, right before they got to the main event, Tony Schiavone announced Jay Lethal was coming. Well, former, champion was coming. And of course, Jay Lethal came. So Jay Lethal is officially in AEW. So yeah, and he will be fighting Sammy Guevara this Wednesday night for the TNT Championship. So if you're a fan of Jay Lethal, watch Dynamite because it's going to be a good match between him and Sammy Guevara. Jay Lethal should do good in AEW, but he won't be a main eventer because too much talent. Yeah. Who knows? Anything could happen. Full Gear 1 out of 10. Good God. Tribal Chief, I gotta ask you, man, did you at least watch the pay-per-view? And if you did, well, that's cool. Again, you're entitled to your opinion. My goodness, 1 out of 10. Hey, it's all good, man. Z Nation Dog, Sammy Guevara needs to beat Jay Lethal to retain the TNT title. Yeah, it's gonna be a great match, but Sammy is another one who's not losing that title anytime soon. Speaking of not losing anytime soon, we get to CM Punk and Eddie Kingston, and I said in my predictions, when you fight Eddie Kingston, you don't expect to be wrestling a match because you're not. When you get in a ring with Eddie Kingston, you're not wrestling him. You're going to war with him. And if you go and watch this match with Punk, to me, this is the match of the night. For me personally, I thought the Punk and Eddie Kingston match, for as short as it was, This to me, this was my match of the night, and this was an all-out brawl from start to finish, to the point where Punk was bleeding. What really was a cool moment of mine in the match, you had CM Punk did the John Cena 5 moves of doom. He was doing the shoulder tackles and the almost did the 5 knuckle shuffle. I thought that was a really cool little nice tribute to CM Punk. I mean, the John Cena, man. John Cena, CM Punk, to this day, one of my favorite rivalries, man. Like, awesome rivalry. He even did a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. And again, we'll get to more of the Eddie Guerrero tributes when we get to the semi-main event. Jay Lethal has been loyal to ROH, and they released him, so it ain't his fault. He left Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor fired Jay Lethal. Well, see, then again, C-Nation Dog, they did that to everyone. Ring of Honor's going under reconstruction, and they've decided to release after Final Battle. They are releasing everyone, so everyone a part of that roster is getting released. So it's not just Jay Lethal. Ty Conti should have won. Damn it, the Simps are pissed, Mago. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are certainly pissed, Mago. In my opinion, AEW needs to cut on signing talents, too many talents. Yeah, man, AEW stacked. They are stacked, but I don't think they're done, man. Like I said in my previous video, man, O'Reilly looks like he's going to be coming over there. Then you got freaking Kevin Owens, who knows what Kevin Owens is going to do. He can either re-sign or not, Kevin Owens. But if he doesn't, he'll probably go to AEW with the way things are going. And then Bray Wyatt, AEW bound. It gets to a point where it's like, you don't want to sign so many wrestlers. Like I look at someone like Buddy Murphy going to AEW. It's like he'll do great there. He'll have great matches. But someone like Buddy Murphy going over there, he'll get lost in the shuffle. Eddie versus CM Punk should have been no DQ. That would have been cool. I would have loved to see that. No DQ. But yeah. Homie said 1 out of 10. Yeah, man. Hey, Tribal Chief, man, he didn't hold back, man. He was like, nah, man, this pay-per-view sucked. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Jungle Boy got an amazing moment. Yeah, that moment was really good for him. Eddie Kingston talks to talk but can't walk to walk. It's that they make him seem like a big deal, but he always loses the big one. Well, hey, but what I love about Eddie Kingston is that he comes across as real, especially in his promos, man. Like, Eddie Kingston, if it wasn't for AEW, he obviously probably wouldn't still be wrestling right now. I think he even said it himself that if he had not got signed, he was planning on retiring after that Cody match, the Open Challenge. I'm watching the Royal Rumble 2008. That was a great Rumble, man. John Cena's Rumble return, still one of the best. I'm watching Shawn Michaels and Undertaker WrestleMania next. Yes, that match is Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, still one of my all-time favorites. MJF is probably the next AEW World Champion, then Darby Allen, Bryan Danielson, and CM Punk. Not need the AEW World Champion, but probably will win in the future. Yeah. Really nice prediction there, C-Nation Dog. Really nice prediction. 8 out of 10 rating the pay-per-view. SmackDown is still the A show. All that matters, acknowledge the Tribal Chief. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge not just the Tribal Chief, but the King, Roman Reigns, as we saw what happened on Friday Night SmackDown. A lot of AEW fans used to be ROH and New Japan fans. Yeah, they did. Like, dude, they were saying how New Japan and Ring of Honor was better than WWE, and then ever since AEW started, it's like people were just like, oh, well, AEW is better than WWE now. Like, you don't really hear you barely hear Ring of Honor, but you barely hear people saying New Japan is better than WWE. Ric Flair is better than Roman Reigns. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Chucky Dolls. Ric Flair is a legend. Roman is great, but Ric Flair everyone knows Ric Flair's a legend. Eddie Kingston is the best mic talker in AEW. I actually agree with that. I do think he is, if not the best. AEW gonna sign me soon since they'll sign everybody. Well, Tribal Chief, with the way things are going, who knows? Eddie Kingston should be a manager, not a wrestler. Honestly, and who knows? Maybe if he wasn't wrestling, he probably would be a manager. Who knows? Tribal Chief, be aware of the bunny. I see where you did. I see what you put that comment there, man. WWE sucks today, and Vince McMahon doesn't even care. Yeah, it's all about the money, money, money. And that's what Vince is. It's all about the money. I can tell you not like AEW. Acknowledge the Tribal Chief and the King. Yes, sir. AEW kind of took ROH's place. Yeah, yeah. And who knows? Maybe they took NXT too. Who knows? Ric Flair, Jip 2-1. That, yeah, that's a good song. That's a good song. I think Migos is kind of overrated though. Migos is that group is overrated. Eddie Kingston is better on the mic than CM Punk. Wow, that's a really strong opinion there, but he's great. I think MJF will eventually become world champ. Yes, it will happen in the future. All right, so we do now get into the semi-main event. This Minneapolis street fight, Inner Circle taking on Men of the Year. Like I said, I really like the finish of this match. What I really loved, if you really look at a lot of these matches tonight, you saw a lot of Eddie Guerrero tributes. Obviously today being, I think, the 16th, 15th anniversary of Eddie passing. So heading into the show, I had a feeling that they were going to be doing a lot of AEW, but tributes to the late great Eddie. And as you saw tonight, it just goes to show you how special that Eddie was. And once again, man, rest in peace to Eddie Guerrero. Man, I wish he was still here today. NXT 2.0 will probably go downhill next month because a lot of new talent. I think NXT 2.0 will be fine. I think NXT 2.0 is doing what they should be doing, and that is, building characters and, trying to establish, because WWE is in need of new stars. Like they need new stars. WWE has some fine ass divas: Kelly Maurice, Gail Kim, Stacy Keibler. Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely. One of my favorites also was Summer Rae. I freaking love Summer Rae, dude. Like, she was beautiful. I was so sad when she left WWE. Well, when she got released, but yeah, man. And Sunny too. Sunny was, Sunny was cute too, man. I mean, so cute that Bret Hart and Shawn fought over her, man. Anyways, Kyle O'Reilly might go to AEW and reform Undisputed Era. Well, either that or he goes back to Red Dragon with Kyle O'Reilly. With Bobby Fish, excuse me. I almost cried when Hangman Page won the AEW World Champion because of the journey to get there. AEW tells stories so well. Yeah. And, back in this Minneapolis street fight, it was a math match to me. I like the Sammy spot, but really outside of that, and Claw, it was a math match, to be quite honest with you. It really was. I think at this point, everybody was just ready for the main event to start. And, you just wanted, you were just ready for that main event. And speaking of the main event, Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page for the AEW World Championship. This match, seeing Hangman win, first off, it was a great match. But Hangman winning the World Championship was the culmination of what, in my opinion, was an absolutely great storytelling that has been set in stone, in my opinion, since the moment AEW came to the fruition. Since the moment Hangman was at that press conference and told the whole world that he will be the first AEW World Champ, losing to Chris Jericho, losing himself, forming a team with Omega, everything about this moment was special. And yes, they didn't do the spot where Hangman kicked out the one wing angel, but they didn't really need that. They didn't really need that. Tonight once again goes to show you that storytelling matters in pro wrestling, and I mean that a lot. It doesn't matter what pro wrestling company it is. You need storytelling, because with storytelling, it is a way to make your audience, to make your fans emotionally invest. That is how you get them in. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, Andre and Hogan is a prime example. Not saying Hangman Page and Omega is on the same level of Andre and Hogan, because it's not. But you guys get what I'm saying here. Storytelling matters, if that makes any sense. And I think AEW, with this Hangman Page story, they did a really great job. And it just goes to show you AEW just, they're trying. Well, they're not trying, but they're doing good on their storytelling part. So, awesome moment, awesome ending. And what I really loved also was how when the Bucks came out, and you would think the Bucks were going to get involved, but the Bucks, mainly particularly Matt, because if you guys go back, Matt was the one who was like, Hangman, you're out of the elite. You know what I mean? Nodding at Hangman Page and telling him, you basically have our blessing. Do what you need to do. Win the world title. And he did. And it was also nice to see him punch. Hangman punching that conky piece of crap that is Don Callis. NXT 2.0 is doing the right thing. They're building new stars for the future. Amen. That's all what it's about. Building new stars. I think if Owen stays in WWE, he'll definitely win the WWE Championship. It would be nice, man. It would be nice. I think any wrestling company would be really cool to have Kevin Owens on your roster. So if he re-signs, if he doesn't, either way, I won't really be mad about it. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, he needs to go to AEW, or, well, he needs to stay. Either way, I think whatever is best for him, it's best for him. NXT 2.0 was better than Raw and SmackDown. Ooh, you hear that, CR21? Someone says NXT. Chucky Dawes says NXT 2.0 was way better. It's sad the storytelling with Kenny Omega and Hangman Page is over. Yeah, well, it was going to eventually end, and I think it ended the right way, because had it probably continued, fans would have probably gotten more pissed off and was like, oh, God. Because remember, we were all saying, All Out, it's going to happen. It didn't happen All Out. So imagine if it not happened tonight at Full Gear. Was AEW good tonight? I didn't see it. LOL, I was watching Elimination Chamber 2010. Well, in my opinion, I did think AEW was good tonight. And if you haven't watched it, I would probably go back and watch it. And if you don't, then you don't. It is what it is. Jaron James asks, a collab with Elitists. Man, first off, I gotta say, man, the Elitists, in my opinion, is one of the best YouTubers in the YWC. Like, that dude is absolutely incredible at what he does, and he deserves everything that is given to him. And if you haven't checked him out, I would highly recommend you do. I would love to do a collab with the Elitist, man. He's a cool dude. But right now, the Elitist is doing his own thing. He's currently taking a little break, but he's about to come back. But I would love to do one, man. I would love to do one with the Elitists. That would be a nice collab to do with him. Also doing a collab with Tribal Chief, my boy Tribal Chief CR21, and other YouTubers, maybe C Nation Dog. But if the Elitist is down, he knows where to call me. Hit me up. Open up that forbidden door. So that collab would be pretty cool. But nah, man. C Nation Dog said last year. Fun fact: last year, Kenny Omega beat Adam Page at Full Gear to become the number one contender for the AEW World Champion. Now he beats Page. Yes, and here's another fun fact. And C Nation Dog, you probably know this. Kenny and Hangman opened Full Gear last year. This year they close it. That's another fun fact as well. I would have Kevin Owens be the next WWE champ because he has not been a champion since 2017. Way too long. Yeah, I would love to see him be WWE champ. That'd be nice. And he's never been WWE champ before. He's been Universal champ, Intercontinental champ, US champ, but he's never been WWE champ. Good thing about the WWE Network, you can watch all shows and all pay-per-views at any time. Yeah. I don't, because we don't have the WWE Network anymore, especially over here in the States. We have the Peacock app, which sucks, but that's what's cool about the network and stuff. You can go back and watch old pay-per-views, Attitude Era episodes and Ruthless Aggression era and stuff like that. So this was a really cool idea from the very start. I think Kenny Omega should have been AEW World Champ one year. Then Hangman Page wins the AEW World Champion. Kenny Omega was so close. Well, not every title reign has to be a lengthy year long, you know what I'm saying? And I think that tonight was the perfect time to have Kenny Omega lose the title. Adam Page is the fourth reigning AEW World Champ. Awesome. I'll be down for a collab with you sometimes. Hey, again, you know where to find me, man. I'm right here. So I'm down. Let's open up that forbidden door on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about opening up that forbidden door. Let's open up that forbidden door, and here on YouTube. C Nation Dog make content on YouTube. Yep, and really great attitude. I'd recommend checking out his stuff. Vince sold his WWE Network for $1 billion. He doesn't care about his fans. Once again, it's all about the money, 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 as Shane McMahon would say it at best. Obviously, C Nation Dog replying with yes. I will check it out, C Nation Dog. Really cool. Jaron James, I don't think you'll be disappointed, my man. I think you'll check. I think you'll like his content. Great show tonight. Yes, indeed, it was. So, yeah, man. 43 minutes. I think this is probably my longest video I've done. And they're like, you guys are still commenting and stuff like that, man. You guys, again, appreciate it, man. I really do. Man, where are some things I want to plug? Well, first, it's insane. It's like 12:43. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired. I've been up all day today. But great way to cap off a great night. Great way to cap off. W live review. Thank you, Jaron James. Love these streams. You should do them more often. Yeah, man, I should do them more often. I'm gonna be real. I would love to do, more live streams. It's really hard to do them in a house with other people, because I don't know if any of you guys know this, living in a house, with two parents and a sister, it's kind of hard to make videos, especially do them live, but they're all asleep right now, so I don't think they're hearing me, but if I can, I will try to do them more often. I might do one Friday night after Rampage, to do my SmackDown review. Who knows? But I will try to do them more often since you guys really love them. So that would be nice. Chucky Dolls asks, do you watch JD from NY206 videos? JD, and this might rub people the wrong way, but JD, I respect JD, and yes, I do know who he is, but I respect JD's content. I respect what he's done. You can tell he loves what he does. But, I feel like with JD, man, I can't really get in a lot of his streams. I mean, the dude will spend like 40, 80 minutes just screaming it in the mic every single video. And it's like, okay, dude, like, we get it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really watch his videos. I tried, but I just can't get into his videos. I respect him, but I can't really get into his videos. So you guys are asking me, did the Young Bucks turn babyface? I don't know. I don't know if the Young Bucks turned babyface. I have no idea. The Young Bucks, I don't know. I feel like tonight that they were just acknowledging Hangman. It didn't. I don't know. We'll have to see how Dynamite. We'll have to see what happens on Dynamite. We'll have to see what happens as time goes on. I can't really answer. If I did have an answer, I would, but I can't really answer if the Bucks turn babyface, because who knows? They could, they could still come out in that killish on Dynamite or not. So I think it's just a matter of we have to wait and see. Can you live stream weekly? C Nation Dog says, I will try to the best of my ability if I can. 'Cause I'm in school and stuff, so. But I could do a live stream maybe, once a week. So, yeah. Steve Ose asks, you watch The Great One? I don't really watch The Great One, man. I think I saw one video of his, but and then I was like, eh. So, yeah, I respect them, but that's what any YouTuber I respect, for their hard work. But, just because I respect them doesn't mean I necessarily watch them. So to, answer your question, I don't really watch The Great One. So no, I don't watch The Great One. I like how you're chilling your videos. Yeah, because not everything in wrestling has to be taken seriously. In wrestling, you sit back, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do here. What video would you like to do if a collab happened? Honestly, any video, really. Any video, it's possible. Any video. No matter, I feel like no matter what video we put out, I think it'll be fire. So it doesn't really matter what video we do. Stephanie McMahon is beautiful too. LOL. I want to see her more. Oh, yeah, dude. Stephanie, how old is Stephanie? I don't know, but like she's just as beautiful than she was like back in the day. Like she's beautiful. She was beautiful back in the day, and she's still beautiful to this day. Like, love Stephanie. I know Triple H is a lucky guy having to wake up and seeing a beautiful one like her every single day. So, yeah. DC Nation Dog says, sometimes I not feel like making videos because I have a long day at school, but still do it for my fans. Yeah, I think it's possible. I can do maybe one live stream a week. And I think that what we can do, maybe it doesn't have to be all wrestling content. It can be other things as well, because of course there is life outside of wrestling, if that makes any sense. So I like The Great One. He is so funny. Yeah, and that's the thing. I try to watch his videos, but there are just times where his jokes just, in my opinion, they just come off as cringe. And I just like, I'm just like, man, like this guy is just like, ugh. WWE was good from 1990 to 2016. Oh yeah, yeah, man. The product has come so far down since those days, man, and it sucks because WWE has an amazing product. Well, they have an amazing roster of superstars, but they're just, I don't know, man. I don't know. So it sucks they're like that, but it is what it is. You could stream every Saturday. Not got school on that day. True. I think we can make that work. Saturday night live streams. Maybe around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Somewhere around that time. You sound tired, my boy. See you next video. Yeah, well, it's 12:50, so I might as well get ready to wrap up here. I admit it, sometimes the Great One jokes are cringe, but he's gotten better at them. Yeah, I just noticed he shaved his beard recently. Everyone's been talking about that. Anyways, guys, 50 minutes into this live stream, I'm actually going to call it here. One thing I do want to plug, we are a week away from, well, as of today, we are a week away from Survivor Series. And I'm going to try to do a prediction video on that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. That should be out probably around like noon or something like that. See Nation Dog, peace out. Peace out, man. And guys, thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. I didn't expect to go long, but guys, I truly appreciate it, man. And I said it before and I'll say it again. You guys make this channel happen. Same to you, Steve-Os. Have a good one, bro. So overall, Full Gear, great pay-per-view, amazing ending. See you later, Darren James. Appreciate it, man. And enjoyed it throughout. So anyways, guys, that has been my AEW Full Gear 2021 review. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.